Hello my beautiful femme fatales, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today we're going to talk about the mistakes that you are probably doing and that will make you lose your magnetic femme fatale energy. These are the subtle yet common mistakes that can drain your allure and weaken your magnetic energy with him. If you want to have this irresistible charm, making sure that men treat you like a queen, you need to have this femme fatale energy in you. The femme fatale energy is what I would define like the black cat energy. It's like being the prize in the relationship. It's like being the woman that he cherishes and values and he cannot live without. It's like being this essence of a woman that is so confident and sure about herself that nothing can make her feel bad about herself. Have you ever wondered what is the secret of those women who are embraced in their feminine energy, who exude an irresistible charm and style, who are adored like royalty and can set boundaries very easily, and who seem to have it all? From love to wealth to everything in between. This is your own femme fatale energy that you need to activate in you. I believe that every woman can activate that energy and become the queen of their life. She is highly wanted but not accessible to everybody. She is a prize. She is the most desired woman on the planet, highly desirable. And this is mainly her energy that is bringing that desirability. So what are the mistakes that you are doing that are preventing you from being that woman? What are the common mistakes that a lot of women are doing that are preventing them from becoming the ultimate prize in their relationship and to be treated like a queen by their partner, to feel ultra confident in their own skin? The femme fatales are not just beautiful, they are unforgettable. And it's not just about luck, it's about energy. If you want to know the mistakes that you should avoid doing to be this iconic femme fatale, to be in your own personal femme fatale energy, keep on watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, seduction, dating, and anything to make you become a highly feminine lady and to upgrade your confidence. Feel free to join the channel, the link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. If you want to become this ultimate femme fatale, I have a brilliant course that is my Femme Fatale Saree course, that is my bestseller, that everyone is obsessed with. This is the ultimate high value woman transformation, and trust me ladies, men will not recognize you after that. This is an energy shift that is going to happen within you, and once it happens, trust me, you will be a new person.
You fascinate me.
I also have a body language masterclass to really upgrade your body language. 80% of her communication is nonverbal, and the femme fatale knows that. She uses body language at her advantage. And ladies, I'm also organizing a fabulous event in Miami. It is going to be super transformational, transforming your feminine energy to the next level, having high-level discussions with me. We're going to meet and we're going to meet other ladies. It's going to be transformational and incredible. I cannot wait to see you. It was already super transformational during the retreat in Dubai, and now it's going to be in Miami, so I'm going to see all of you. I'm going to have feminine energy lessons, high vibrational debates and questions directly to me. And if you want to be VIP, you can have a VIP lunch with me, and the energy in the room is going to be next level. So you don't want to miss that. All the links are down below if you want to join the event or any of the courses. What are the mistakes that a lot of women are doing that makes them lose their iconic feminine power, their dark feminine femme fatale energy that is so alluring to men, that men respect and love and see you as the prize? So the first mistake would be over reassuring him of your interest. When you are overly affectionate, when you're overly repetitively affirm your interest, affirm your affection, it diminishes his need to invest in you emotionally. And it is especially if you just met a man, but it is also with your partner. If you're just constantly after him, this is chasing. By the way, ladies, this is chasing when you are affirming your feelings all the time. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, do you love me? Like all the time. It just makes him take you for granted completely.
You love me.
Yes.
Only me.
No.
Are you happy?
Yes.
And you love me?
Yes.
You think you are loving in that case. You think you're just warm and loving and cutesy, but too much of that is not good. Mystery is key to keep him engaged. It is him that needs to give you his declaration. It is him that needs to be always chasing you. Use more subtle gestures instead of grand declaration. For example, instead of constantly texting him to express your affection towards him, you can let your actions and your presence show it. So that's why I say that body language is so important, because with your body language, with your affection, with your softness, you can transmit feminine energy and affection and love without having to say it and scream it every 5 seconds, right? And in a subtle feminine way. This is the way that he's going to have his needs met, so you're going to be still effective and feminine with him, but not in a way that's overdone. For example, how we seduce as women is also through the senses and through the visuals. For example, wear a specific perfume that he really loves and just seduce him a little bit, flirt with him in a way that he needs to chase. Those little cues, those little aspects of feminine is like how he gets obsessed with you, but in a way that's never desperate. Like, let him wonder a little bit sometimes, let him stress about you, and he has to constantly make efforts towards you to keep you around. It's like you're never taken for granted. Like you have these unspoken affirmation of your affection and of your feminine warmth that stir curiosity and connection towards him without losing the chase. Next, we have trying to be his therapist. Taking on the role of his emotional fixer shifts the energy into the maternal energy. You become his mother in that case. You are his equal, you're not his caretaker. You're not there to take care of him and be his mother, okay? You are there, of course, to support him if he wants to talk about something, but don't force him to talk about something. Don't ask 50,000 questions to force him to talk. You cannot, you force him to change or force him to improve. It has to come from him. Anytime you try to change a man or improve a man or say you should do this instead or you should do this instead, it makes him feel like you are rejecting him, you're not accepting him for who he is. So it's really an insult for him when you are trying to change him. It has to come from him that he is inspired by you, so now he wants to change. Next, we have becoming predictable. The femme fatale keeps things interesting by being dynamic. Predictability can make things less exciting. This doesn't mean playing games, but it means introducing subtle surprises. Surprises is the biggest turn on for men. Like, honestly, they love to be surprised by something. And you don't have to do something extravagant, like buy him something. I'm not talking about that. I firmly believe that men should buy you things and they express love through providing. Your surprises are different. Your surprises can be about your looks. You change your hair, you change your dress, you change your style, you change the place you're going. Maybe it's a different place, maybe it's a different habit. You share a new interest that you're exploring. You can try a new hobby together to bond. The key is always to remain someone that continue to evolve, that continue to improve, that continue to be inspired and curious about things. Curiosity is a turn on. Curiosity is so sexy. It is about just not staying on your comfort zone and not always doing the same thing over and over again. There's different side of you, different persona in you, and you can play with that. But you know, it keeps things fresh and exciting, and it's very alluring. Next mistake is over-explaining yourself. When you feel compelled to explain every single decision you're doing, every single preferences or boundaries, you give away your power. A femme fatale is confident in her choices and doesn't seek approval for everything that she does. For example, with a man that you're dating, if you cannot meet him a certain day, a simple, "Oh, I'm not available that day, but I'm available on Tuesday." It's enough. You don't need to over-explain why and what you're doing and everything. Over-explaining too much why you're busy make you seem desperate for his understanding. Instead, let your action and brief word communicate self-respect. Next, we have, ladies, something that will really kill your femme fatale energy towards him is seeking constant validation.
Even if Nate pretended not to notice her, it was her way of telling him that she was his.
It signals insecurity from you. A femme fatale is not insecure. She trusts her value and doesn't look for confirmation. Instead of asking for validation, exude confidence through your posture, your tone of voice, That's why I said body language is huge. And through your demeanor. For instance, instead of saying, do you like my dress? How do I look? Do I look good? You know, instead of asking for his validation, say how you feel and let him reflect on your energy. Instead, you say, I feel amazing in that outfit. You are projecting queen energy, confidence, femme fatale energy. Instead of just asking for his validation and his opinion, no, you project your own opinion. Like, you focus on your own validation and you validate yourself. And you don't need to ask him that you look good, you already know. He will then say, you look fabulous, you look incredible. And also accept compliments when he says something nice to you. Don't say, oh, no, I look bad. No, it's okay. Don't say that. Appreciate, receive the compliment. Next, we have losing your standards to please him. Compromising on your non-negotiable to please him. Send the message that your boundaries are flexible. Maintaining your values shows self-worth and confidence, which are essential to maintain your femme fatale energy. For example, if he repetitively show up late, don't let it slide just to avoid conflict. I know you're doing that, ladies. I know you're letting things slide just to appear nice and avoid conflict and avoid ruining it. But he will respect you more if you say something about it. And ladies, the most incredible women that are treated like queens, these are the women that don't let things slide. They will say when his behavior is not what they tolerate. They will stress him a little, make him step up so that he is valuing you even more.
Would you like to have dinner?
Women don't like questions.
Join me for dinner.
Too demanding.
Join me for dinner?
Another question.
There's no man on earth that said, oh my God, I value her so much and it was so easy to have her. It was so easy. She was so easy. She was so cheap. She demanded nothing. She is so easygoing with everything. She let me do whatever. I can cheat on her. I can do whatever I want. And I value her so much. Like, this is not happening. Next, we have trying to impress him too hard. Overloading him with stories about your accomplishment or trying to outshine him can shift the dynamic from intrigue to competition. A femme fatale knows her worth and let him discover it at his own pace. For example, when he asks about your job, keep it concise but enticing. You don't need to elaborate on all of your accomplishment and everything that you're doing. You're not here to impress him again, ladies. You are here to be impressed. You can say, I love what I do. It challenges me in ways that I didn't expect. Like overloading him with everything that you can do, like you are wifey material, like you can cook, you can clean, you can do this and that. It's too much desperate energy. It's too much pick-me energy. It disrupts your air of mystery. When you see a woman that is highly confident, she's not always talking because she doesn't need to. Her presence alone is a prize. You can even use silences to have more intensity in your eyes. For example, it's not you that needs to entertain him. A true high-value masculine man will recognize your value. There's no need to impress him, and if he doesn't, that's too bad for him. Next, we have being too eager to fit into his life. Adapting too quickly to his schedule, to his hobbies, or to his social circle can make him feel like he doesn't need to do any effort to gain access to your life. Like, for example, if he loves hiking and it's not your thing, you don't have to force yourself to hike just to please him. Especially in the beginning, ladies, he is nobody. He did nothing yet to impress you. He did nothing for you. But don't throw away all your life and all of your hobbies to do exactly what he wants to do. I see so many women that are doing that mistake. Before they were loving salsa, now they don't do it. Now they do whatever he wants to do. Like, he wants to hike, he wants to play tennis, for example. Now she hikes and plays tennis. But before she was doing Pilates, dancing salsa. She loved it. Now she doesn't do it, and now she does what he does.
This is the type of girl that Warner wants to marry. This is what I need to become to be serious.
What? Practically deformed?
No. A law student.
No, I don't want you to do that. Like, you don't abandon all of your hobbies and all of the things that you love to do what he loves. Same with your friends. You don't abandon all of your friends to be with his friends, to be with his social circle. If he's trying to suggest you go hiking and you don't really like it in the beginning, you can say something like, that sounds like fun. Maybe someday you can convince me to try. That keeps the door open but it's flirty and it's a challenge for him, right? He needs to convince you. Next, we have complaining about his lack of effort. So what you do instead is that you're not treated the way you want to be treated, so you pull back your energy. You pull back and you let him see the consequences of his action. Men respond to consequences. Men respond to actions. If a man ghosted you and then suddenly he comes back and he texts you, if you don't respond to him, that's a consequence, that's an action. If you still respond to him, he will still think that he can do whatever and you're still there, right? Even if your response is like, no, I don't want to talk to you anymore, blah, 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 blah. That means that you still care for him. So they care more about the action or the silences more than the response and the content of the response. Pull back your energy and let him notice the difference. Let him step up. Let him struggle to come back. It needs to be hard to come back to you after disappointing you. You don't disrespect my girls like that. A femme fatale would not let a man have 50,000 chances with her. It's like, okay, bye. Too bad for you. You missed your chance. Also, over acknowledging his efforts. So I always say that you should be grateful. You should say thank you. Grateful for what a man offers you, for what a man does for you. But it cannot be excessive. It cannot be like overly dramatic and overly like, oh my god, for like a small little thing. It can make him feel like you don't demand that much and that he already won you over. A femme fatale offers subtle gratitude that make him want to step over and over and over, more and more and more. If she is already grateful for that, maybe if I offer her that, if I do that for her, she's gonna be even more like excited. If you're already super overly excited for just a small little thing, what is gonna happen? He doesn't need to do more. He wants to see even more gratitude and reaction from you. He wants to see even a bigger smile on your face. Next, we have becoming reactive instead of reflective. Being overly reactive on small issues can make you seem very impulsive. Maintain your mystery, maintain your controlled energy. Like if he does something wrong, don't immediately jump into your emotions and your triggered energy. When you're really triggered, don't respond or don't react immediately when you feel this emotion. Try to calm down first and then you can set a firm boundary. Last mistake that a lot of women are doing that make you lose your irresistible femme fatale magnetism and your femme fatale energy is losing your playfulness. Being too serious all the time can be very draining. It's draining the fun out of the interaction. So a lot of the time women would ask a lot of questions and they will be very serious in a lot of different subjects and a lot of debates, and it needs to be interjecting lightness and humor. If he teases you, you can respond something like, careful, you might win me over. This keeps the banter really fresh and exciting, and also it keeps him on edge. It keeps him on the challenge, I need to impress her type of energy. I love those type of comment of, ooh, you might win me over, wow, you might impress me, you know, like it keeps him on being after you like a challenge. And even in a relationship, it's essential to still keep this playfulness and this playful energy. This is how you maintain your femme fatale aura. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful darlings. I hope you liked it and I hope it was really helpful for you. Let me know in the comments what you think, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. Don't forget to take my Femme Fatale Siren course in case you really want to become this ultimate woman that is a prize and treated like a queen. The links of all of my courses and of my books are down below. Until next time, I'm giving you a lot of beautiful kisses and I love you all, my darlings. Mwah.